Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo
Normally, survive the Marcy Dawnbreaker and you have a decent matchup versus this Bristleback, and he doesn't win it on spell nuking the waves here either, so all he can do is stay in.
Or Lifestealer is going to be the end of the first kill of the game. It's going to go for Yaren. Exactly the combination shown, and players that might shine. I feel like Hits has got the potential to be a very consistent player, but Albino Zebro is consistently seeming to die in this bottom lane. They do take down RCY in the mid lane, and Lifestealer still trying to 1v2 here, trying to get a couple extra CSS there. Going to be losing the Kids Pango, and we'll be popping it right away. It's going to be for a Warlock kill. Better than nothing. Are they going to save it for speed? Yeah. Dodging. Oh, doesn't get the Thunder God's Wrath out in time as a Fairy Fire for it. Clockwork about to fall. Will die first. Kits will follow up on RCY, and now Kits rolling on the high ground, but the burning tick is a bit too much to deal with. And Bloody Nine actually had a flying projectile onto the high ground, which was the end of the kill because he did run out of dots. We just didn't see the animation fly in the air, so Warlock will secure that kill.
For the Pango there, like, if he presses the stick earlier, action never stops with the Dawnbreaker, because he doesn't have to.
Pain. Straight up pain for Albino Zebra. It's going to be another one picked up for the off-lane duo here. Bristle's also pretty deep under the tower. Pango's going to be TPing in as well. They want this Bristle. And... okay, well, he just kind of made the job easier. He tried to soul ring TP, but he soul ringed into a right click from Razor, so there's that. Not much you can do. Dawnbreaker hunted down at the towers. Lifestealer diving almost tier 2 towers here. Wants to make quick work of that. Seconds. This time RCY is able to get it. Dawnbreaker ulti. We'll follow up here, but Pango's already rolling, and he gets stuck. Oh, poor Kits. Doesn't get much out of it, but the TP rotations, they might be sacking their supports with that. Albino Zebra used to be there. Oh, God, just evaporated in a moment. Oh, that is kind of... you're making this rotation. Okay, Kits is taking a hefty amount of damage there. Able to walk out, though, just in time. A lot of stacks here for the Bristleback. We'll be pushing his Ags to a better timing. Already has the Vanguard. Meanwhile...
that was anymore.
Okay, yeah. Might as well. 5-8 on the scoreline here. Looking at DNM farming in the bot lane. Dawnbreaker ulti used in the top lane and hunting down speed. Won't be able to get this one. Clockwork should be following. Does he hook shot out? Nowhere to go. Hook block. Dawnbreaker is blocking. There we go. Zeus is still following. Thunder God's Wrath is up as well. Might have to use it, but he's got enough movement speed. He's got the haste. Might as well bank here on the side of DogChamp. Not sure if he's standing in for the entire series or just for one game. Bristleback's got a lot on his shoulders, but they are losing Yaren and Zeus. Perfect connection. Hook shot cogs into the roll. Important kill to pick off as well for them.
Absolutely. If the clock is not there in time, the Zeus presses R and one more spell, and your Pangolier is dead instead, missing, well...
Are still stacked up in the mid lane. There's a bit of a duel going on at the top lane at the same time. We'll take a look at that in a second as Marcy is out of position and won't be able to do much here at the back of that tier 1 tower. Still got the NM at the front line. Lifestealer jumping inside the Clockwork Giant. What is he going to do here? What does he want to do here? Razor has TP'd in and joined in on the action. There we go. Lifestealer in. They're going to be taking down Bloody Nine. RCY goes onto the high ground. Bristleback still trying to fight for it. Warlock going in for the buyback as well. Can they save the Bristleback? It's the big question. Giants will fall. Stormbreaker coming in from the dawn to turn around. And Bristle dodging around the tree inside the cliff on the edge, but it's not going to be enough. The Bristle falls at the hands of the Pango. And that will be a pretty nifty trade on both sides, but a lot of damage has been dealt on both ends. Warlock even with the buyback, but this is a bit being pushed in, but there's a glyph being used and the tower still remaining. They're thinking about it, but it's not very defensible. Yaren is on top of the Pangop. He blinks out. He doesn't get the dispose out in time, but the roll is there, and Marcy's going to get stunned with the Bristleback as well. And this is not looking good for DogChamp. They got to get themselves out of there. The goal is going to be placed down. Razor with the BKB, sapping away all the damage from the Bristleback, but that's Razor still being a nuisance on the Thorn of the Bristle, even though the Thorns are on this hog. But they will be taking 3 from the side, 4 from the side of 5RATFORCESTAFF, and only 2 casualties lost as DNM is looking to be the final one. He wants to get some damage in, but no rage, no TP, T-wipe, and DogChamp gets out on the better. It doesn't look like they're even gonna go. Oh, he wanted the Infest Bomb with the hook shot, but it doesn't quite work out. And now the Bristleback is able to regroup with his buddies. Lifestealer almost loses half of his HP, but the blink stun from Kids with the roll in. Dawnbreaker coming in as well. Yaren taken out of play, and Albino Zebra trying to save his buddies, keeping the clockwork at a safe distance at least. But now Dawnbreaker, big trouble ahead. Diffusal slow is going to be there, but Speed can't find the target to hit right now because this Bristle is such a big nuisance. They finally kill off the Dawnbreaker. But 5RATFORCESTAFF with these 2 kills.
But luckily for them, the fight develops in a way that they can actually take the heroes they need, move into that pit, and now fighting into a Razor into a Clockwork King. They are pretty low.
They are pretty low, and they're gonna have to bail. Bristle's coming in full HP, and this is gonna be a jolly Christmas for the hog. Now Speed, great up, but no teleport gonna be going through. Yaren is going to be interrupting it, and Dazzle getting run over by Hellshock. And that is quite the present that you...
Golem was dropped again in a situation that was not a full team fight, so it's probable that the Radiant are going to go for it again as well, and not like this though. Giant bites the dust.
Not a good place to die either. Lane is pushing. He's are coming in, and actually Yaren will spot one. It's going to be Kits. Does get thrown all the way back. Dawnbreaker joining on the action as their supports. At least Albino Zebra and Giant both there on the side of the front line. Dazzle getting hunted down. And DNM finds himself pretty alone.
No, my friend.
No,
oh, you can see him trying to avoid the Bristleback because he knows he can't avoid the Bristle, but there's another strength here on the field, right? Dawnbreaker, and he lays into her a couple of times and then he's like, oh crap, this Desolator. He can't fight her anymore.
If you do, you're going to pay a very heavy price for it, and I think they've been paying quite a lot this game. DogChamp's been enjoying their game. Everything's going according to plan. This is the Bristleback timer. 24 minutes in, level 18, 3 points in the Warpath. Aghanim's with 1 Hyperstone. A lot of damage, a lot of attack speed, and just look at them go. Desolator to give no armor at all for even heroes like Razor. And a pile of snot flying on top of you.
It's humiliating with them for clumping like this. Like, they will just Delta split away from you.
You could still go for the... Let's do one more last huzzah as Speed goes for the buyback. Try to fight the Ancients, at least defend it for a little bit longer. Dazzle gonna get tossed in. That's a 2-shot from the Dawnbreaker. Razor getting the link out. DNM trying to take down the Warlock, but the Golem's already out there. The bonds have been used. The Ancient has been felled. That's gonna be 1-0 for DogChamp to start the series off.
Yep. And I think a lot of this win actually comes down to around you and pick off whoever they want.
Like World of Warcraft or something, because this is just PvE.
No.
Yes. No. Yes. Maybe now. Finally, the jump on RCY getting connected. First blood. Maybe Centaur stun on 2, and Kits will take first blood. And then we will also be losing the Tiny and the Nyx in the process, making it a 2-for-1
and
trade.
The Death Prophet, you suck.
And DP, where are you gonna go? There's a Centaur. There's a Wolf. There's another Wolf, and there's a third Wolf.
And I was saying 16 before. I regard 16 as a good timing for that Helm of the Overlord, but he's gonna beat that easily.
16 is regularly a good timer to start having like a big impactful item, but it's not like the biggest item you can pick off. And here we go again. Speed heading with full speed. Wild Wing Ripper to push the Nyx Assassin back into the river, and that's our start of our first spree of the game. It's going to be a killing spree for Speed. He's going to need some backup. Bloody Nine comes in with his Warlock. Bonds applied. There's a Golem and the Bonds. Good night, Wolves. And good night, Golem. We only got the Warlock Golem alive now. But it wasn't an honest 1v1. But Luna in a very awkward position and almost gets nuked down by Speed and by Kits. Barely surviving this one. Bit of a sigh of relief as well there. But there we go. RCY with the Thunder Gods as DP follows up with the Siphon. They spot Kits, but nothing to cancel that teleport. At least, like, stuff like Butterfly Daedalus. Well, she's got the Butterfly lined up.
Yeah, I'm fucking Scotty, but...
Good night, DP.
Yeah,
They didn't have to use much on that. This DP is very underfarmed. They go in Kits. I don't think the DP has the firepower for it. So they go on Speed into the mid lane. Shapeshift has been popped. Thunder Gods being popped as well. Lycan down to 1,000 HP. Walking back and forth in circles. They're pretty low, all of them, to be honest, thanks to that Thunder God. It's already used up, and Nyx Assassin stuns up the Razor. Very good jump from Giant, and now comes the Golem in and isolates them. Beautiful stun coming in from the Nyx Assassin. Giant's going to be taken down at first, as Hellshock's going to be taking this one. Takes another one as Speed falls, and DN able to clear out Yaren and Bloody Nine, but the Razor about to drop. RCY pops the Aegis. And now they're returning from the other side of the fight. Razor wants to get the Zeus. RCY, does he have any backup? Heavenly jump to safety. And this is what you're going to get. You're going to get poked and prodded from every direction. Luna's going to be here. No one charges, though, so can't get the Lucent Beam out just quite yet. Even Power Tread toggling for it. But RCY has the damage for it. There's no escape. And hitting off the DP with the smoke here. If this bottom lane isn't pushing, there's no objective for you to take after this kill. But a kill is a pretty good one here because that is a level 17 DP. Do you get your BKB off in time? Doesn't look too good. And comboed from full to none. From hero to zero.
Linked by the Razor. They've been throwing everything at her and she's still alive. 0 deaths.
And there goes Kits.
Nice one.
At the start of this game, was feeling very confident about 5RATFORCESTAFF and their run at you lineup, but it hasn't worked out for them at all. There was almost no kills until 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
Demoralizing.
Let's see what they can do.
They can try again. Like, Giant, do you wanna? Yeah, he wants to.
They've tried this before. That's still an Aegis that they need to work through. Eclipse in 3 seconds. BKB's about to run out on the Razor. It doesn't do enough. It slows them down. It allows Kits to respawn. It did come at the cost of Giant's life. Giant might have to buy back. Mana being burnt off of the Razor, and the Void Spirit jumping in on Yaren. Yaren down, range racks down, melee about to fall. Zeus is keeping a good distance at the back. RCY is fine. Giant finally buys back in, tries to get close, cancels the TP of the Luna, and DP. BKB TP in the front line. Void catches the Luna, and Luna in trouble. Hellshock will drop for the first time. Good night, Bloody Nine. There's a 2-shot from the Lycan. Well, they got the racks. It's a hefty victory, but it did come at a cost.
Yeah, like that is a little...
Speed does get stunned up by the Lucent Beam and kept away, and Zeus just flies all the way to safety. Bloody Nine drops down the goal. BKB popped by the Lycan, and here comes the Razor as well from the side. The Nyx Assassin, but the Nyx Assassin's going to be there as well. Giant's going to be falling first, and now to the Nyx Assassin once again, but he has to disengage. RCY continues the chase, blinks on top of the Void Spirit, takes the gem away, and oh, that's going to cost you everything. That is going to...
He's all on his own because the rest of his team, as we stated before, is all melee. How are you going to keep up with your Void Spirit when he runs in like that?
And that's game. You just can't stop this anymore. This is fairly over. One more fight, one more huzzah. Tries to take down the DP in the front. She's buying time. Hellshock is just throwing in those right clicks. The glaives are slowly rocking them down. Toss comes flying in. Luna is pretty low on HP. Still has the Hurricane Pike, but they're all dead. They're all gonna fall. And that is the end of 5RATFORCESTAFF in the tournament. DogChamp will advance to the main event.
Yeah, and in style. convinced.
Right. Trinkets.